Bienvenidos de nuevo a otra edición del podcast Platoon Baseball. Soy Chris Sathi, junto a mi gran coanfitrión Jesse Paul. ¿Cómo andamos, amigo?
Muy bien. I'm very impressed by your s- ability to speak Spanish, although I'm not sure that translated
Oh, it
directly to what
did.
you were trying to say.
I verified beforehand.
Oh, okay, okay.
I did a little. That's not off rip either. That's
Right.
with some work.
Right.
But
I think we could tell, uh,
yeah, yeah,
which is fine.
yeah. I mean, look,
I love it.
my
Are you
what was
cheering
it?
for DR
three
or
years of
something?
Spanish in high school, like I forgot a little bit of it. So we use Google Translate a little bit.
Are you cheering for DR in the WBC or something? Or
No, I'm just trying to hit, I'm sure we're being aired in every
did
country
we
around the
we
world.
we
So
had a listen in Argentina at one point.
next time I'll do Argentina.
I think they'll understand that
Yeah.
Spanish,
Yeah.
assuming that was just you know. Standard
Yeah.
Espanol.
But in other words, welcome back to another edition of the Platoon Baseball Podcast. I'm Chris Sathi, along with my great co-host Jesse Paul. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. You watch any games yesterday?
No, I haven't consumed any baseball yet.
Yeah,
It's
you've
still
it's
Olympic hockey
still
season.
yeah, it's still the Olympic time, so it makes it a little tough, but
Yeah,
was
after
nice
tomorrow.
to yeah, was nice to tune in and see some games going on. Uh Plenty of action, plenty of stuff with ABS, so it was all pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw some stuff obviously on social media, so I have some contributions to make still, but
Yeah, for sure. But well, today we're gonna play. I think I mentioned it on the last podcast. There is a new game out called StatPadGame.com on StatPadGame.com.
yeah,
Basically, it's a category game, and you're going for the most of whatever the daily category is. And today we're gonna play it for you. Obviously, you won't be able to see it, but you can kind of hear us talk through it and see how well we do. Today's category is home runs, and so we have about five different players we're going to have to come up with for different scenarios that they give us. And our goal is to, at the very end, have the most home runs possible. So we'll be playing this together. And then we're actually going to do a twofer for the game today and play the Immaculate Grid as well. So
all right.
you want to you want to start or you got anything else before games?
Now we can get into it. And then
Okay.
we're just gonna do, like you mentioned, news and then our continuing our position list with third base today.
Yep. Exactly. All right, let's do it.
Okay. I'm so bad at these games.
All
But
right, we're gonna
I
get
actually
through.
did okay in the last home run one. Home runs is one I think I can do. So
Okay. Good. All right, let's jump into it. The first scenario, would you call it a scenario? I don't know.
sure,
I don't know
first
what you
row, first
first
scenario,
row. Yeah. Okay. So home
first
runs is the
criterion.
category, but it's got to be an American leaguer who played from 2010 to 2025 and won a World Series in the same season. So we're gonna have to do a little.
Yeah, why don't you just
Let's walk. Let's
list
walk through
off
the
them?
World Series winners.
Yeah,
2010, San Francisco Giants. That wouldn't work. Not American League. 2011 was Cardinals. That wouldn't work. 2012 wouldn't work. That was the Giants. 2013 was the Red Sox. So you could go like a big poppy there if you wanted to.
yeah.
Um, who else was on that squad? I mean, DP wouldn't have had too many. Shane Victorino
I
wouldn't.
think
Trying to
that would
think
be
of
the
it.
best option on that team.
Probably Big Poppy. I feel like I'm missing a big name, but anyways. 2014 was the Giants again. 2015 was the Royals. 2016 was the Cubbies. So Royals, you could maybe get away with like a Salvi or Eric Hosmer. I don't know if I love either of those.
No.
Um, 2017, you could go Astros. Plenty of people you could choose from there. I don't think any of them had ridiculous home run numbers that year, so I'd be a little hesitant there. 2018 was the Red Sox, so you'd have like Mookie, um, Benintendi wouldn't have hit too many. Trying to think who was playing first on that. Anyways, 2019 was the Nationals, 2020 Dodgers, 21. Oh, who was 21? The Braves, unfortunately. That was rough. 22 was the Stros, 23 was the Rangers, and 24 was obviously, and 25 have been the Dodgers. So I don't know. In my mind, I'm kind of thinking Big Poppy.
You don't think it's
See what?
Shohei?
Well, he didn't win a World Series in the AL, baby.
Oh, that's right. It's got to be then.
I think that's
Are you giving me years too? Are
yeah,
we doing easy
yeah.
mode?
We'll go years. Yeah, David Ortiz for what would it have been? 2013.
Yeah, that's the year you said it was, right?
Think so. Ball knowledge being tested.
Yeah, 30 home runs. We're in the 91st percentile.
Oh, I would have
And
thought more. I
then
wonder.
the
Yeah,
best
let's see
answer
who it
is
was.
JD. See,
That's
I
a
would have
good one.
never guessed it was the same team. And then my second answer was gonna be Adolis. I
I
was
thought about
thinking
that
about
too.
that.
I just wasn't sure. But yeah,
I
look at
did
all
not
those.
think George Springer and Alvarez had that many that year.
George used to hit tanks, brother.
We used to.
He
What do you
still
mean?
does.
Yeah.
Still does.
Okay.
Now, 2015 to 2025, this is going to be a tough one because you don't see a ton of 200 hit people anymore.
Well, every year it's like Bobby Witt at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Altuve was doing it at one point in time too. The year he won the
This is
MVP
anyone in the MLB
2017. I know.
2010 or 2015 to 2025 over
Yeah.
200 hits.
But they had to do
But
it in that same season.
who's hitting that many home runs and that many hits?
I'm trying. I want to say Altuve was probably low or high 20s, upper 30s.
That's probably a decent answer then.
Yeah.
What
That
year
would be
though?
2017 if you want to go with that. Trying to think who else.
Yeah, we'll load it up, but
You
we'll still
think
think about it.
has Judge hit
I
200
don't
hits in
know
any
if
of
he's
his
had.
MVP seasons? I just
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't think so.
Problem is he gets walked so much.
Yeah. What about what about like Acuna, the year he won MVP? You think he had 200 hits?
I don't, but maybe.
Since this is our first go, let's go with Altuve, get comfortable. Go
What year?
2017.
17.
Yeah.
Oof. Not a great
Not
answer
great.
from us. Acuna was the answer. I
Should
wonder
have
how many
trusted
hits he
myself.
had that year.
Blackman would have been a good one.
Blackman's a crazy answer. Devers, and then, like we said,
Witt, look
Bobby
at you.
Witt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got 24 home runs.
Yeah. No, this, like we said, we're just starting here. So 2018 NLDS is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Obviously, they played the Dodgers were in the NLDS that year because they were in the World Series.
Oh, who did they play in 2018?
I want to say like the Cubs.
You want to say?
Yeah, like I think we're gonna have to pick a Dodger here.
And did the Cubs win a few years before that, right?
Actually, no, this is great. Put Bellinger. I think he hit, this was his rookie year when he hit like 40 or whatever. If I'm wrong, you can shoot me. No, not rookie year, I guess, but you gotta
2018.
do 2018, yeah.
He hit 25 home runs.
Ah,
It was
couldn't have
Arenado.
told me. I do not remember Colorado playing in the NLDS. He had 38. There you go. Muncy would have been a better answer for the Dodgers. All right, Jess, you're making the call on this one, buddy. I think our what's that? Oh, that's National League. I was gonna say AL, that'd be easily Cal Raleigh, but category here is Blue Jays from 2000 to 2025 got votes for MVP same season.
I mean, the most recently Vlad has gotten MVP votes.
You
Um,
got a number there, pal.
yeah, I'm looking up NLDS 2018 quick 'cause I wanted to see.
So it would have been Brewers, Dodgers, Rockies.
Yeah, we had more options than the Dodgers, but
Oh, we definitely did. I just didn't remember any of them.
yeah,
Braves. So,
yeah.
so
Okay.
then what? Okay.
Um,
Rockies, Brewers.
anyways, so the Blue Jays player, I mean, the years are the hardest part for me,
100%.
but Bautista or Edwin in 2015.
Yep. I think you pick one of those two.
You don't think it could be like a Vlad in what was it, 21?
I think Bautista or Edwin. It's up to you. You can pick, like I said, but
We'll do Bautista 15.
okay.
40 homers. Second best answer was, oh, I picked the wrong year. He had more than 10.
There you go.
It
At
was,
54 in
he
2010.
actually had more in 2011 as well. I just figured that 2015 season was the year that the Blue Jays were
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
And then
That's all right.
Edwin in 12. And then Vlad was actually the second best answer in 21, so I should have went with that.
Should have went blind.
And then a National League catcher in 2025.
So let's go through them. We got Will Smith, Gabriel Marino, I think Luis I don't remember to say his last name on the Padres. Um,
I'm going to my catcher list right now.
Rockies was oh actually the Rockies might be a good one. That Hunter Goodman or yeah, Hunter Goodman would be a decent guess. You would have I think Ivan Herrera hit about 20 or so for the Cardinals. Who was catching for the Cubbies? Oh, it was Carson Kelly. Brewers William Contreras would probably be a decent guess. Who else are my Pirates? Joey Bart. Reds. Oh, Stevenson, I think. I think he's a catcher. And then you would have like Francisco Alvarez, Kybert Ruiz. Um, oh shoot, what was that catcher's name from the Marlins? JT Realmuto.
Yeah, but he's not.
Um, he didn't hit a ton, I don't think. Augustine Ramirez from the Marlins. I'm missing an NL East team right now, though. Braves. Oh, Drake Baldwin, Sean Murphy.
I don't think those guys got enough playing time.
I'd go Hunter Goodman if I were you.
Okay. What year? 2025, obviously. Do
Has
they
to
let
be.
us pick a
Yep.
year still?
What'd you say?
They automatically pick the year for us here.
It's already set
2025.
up there, yeah.
Oh, best answer.
Let's go.
Augustin Ramirez and Drake Baldwin was actually third with 19. There's a huge drop off, so great answer.
Great pick.
Yeah, we didn't.
Definitely could have done better.
Yeah, but we only
But
took five guesses, which I
that's
respect,
true.
and we were on difficult mode today. So
Yeah. We did go and try and seek out the year. So
yeah,
that's
but
tough.
you can go on easy mode too if you don't know the
Yeah. I've
years.
done that
That's
before
what I
too.
would rather do. But no, that's good.
Don't don't listen to this, Brady, but when I'm texting and driving in the morning and I don't want to pick a year, I play on easy mode.
Okay, let's move over to the Immaculate Grid.
Okay.
Um, this one
Want to
is,
explain it for those who haven't heard
yeah,
it
so it's just a
before?
3x3 grid, and the player has to fit in the grid and meet two of the different criterias on where the boxes intersect. We'll just go one at a time.
Yep.
So let's do an all-star who only played for one team. And this is just the most absurd player you can think of.
Yeah. We're trying to think of the
Rarity.
rarest guy you
Yep.
can. Yeah. So one. Who were the all-stars on the Blue Jays last year?
Alejandro Kirk, uh,
Kirkus only played on one
Vlad,
team. Yeah.
and then closer. Can't think of his name off the top of my
Hoffman.
head. Hoffman, but he's been on another team, as well
Yeah.
as Jordan Romero
I was
or
thinking
Romano.
like Bagwell or Biggio. I mean, those are very popular guys.
Mm.
There's so many, there's different options here that you don't know how much they've been used,
Yeah.
but
Jacob
trying to think of
Wilson.
someone a little more unique for you.
Is Jacob Wilson too common?
I hate the recent picks
I know.
because it's on everybody's mind. You got to think of guys who were truly just one team guys back in the day.
Mazeroski.
Yeah, trying to think.
Trout has been only on one team.
Trout's only been on one team. It's hard to find a guy these days
These
who's
guys moving around too
stayed
much,
home.
man.
I mean, like Altuve
Bo Bichette would still work for the moment
for the moment. Yeah.
because they have to play a game for the other team.
Hmm. Yeah.
Could do
I mean, you
Altuve.
could do like, yeah, you could do Altuve, you could do Jeter, you could do Mariano.
Hunter Brown make the All-Star game.
Yes,
That might not be a
possibly.
bad one.
Might not be a bad guess. Yeah,
Will
that would
Smith.
actually. Will Smith would probably be a good one. Yeah, I'll let you pick this one. We got plenty of options,
Well, did
so
Hunter Brown make it? If so, I'll do that. Or
I'm
how
almost
confident?
certain, but I'm like
Because
75%,
we
and he
can't get
probably
one
made it
wrong.
last year.
We can't get one wrong. Who made
I
it?
know this is one where you can't get it wrong.
I mean, do we just want to? I feel like Alejandro Kirk is a safe guess.
Go for it.
0.4%. Great
Hey,
answer.
there you go. Nobody's thinking of Kirko. Nice guess.
Who's an
Or
all-star
should
who
we have
played?
saved him for this one?
Maybe that was a good use because everyone else put him
Put
here.
Craig Biggio here.
You don't think that's going to be too common?
I don't know. Unless you want to do like Kyle Schwarber, played catcher, All Star.
Was Dalton? We could do Dalton Varsho. Did he ever make an all-star game? That'd be a great
I don't know.
answer.
What about IKF? Did he ever? He used to play catcher for
No, I
the
don't think he
Rangers.
ever made an all-star game. I feel like
Yeah,
if Dalton Varsho made an all-star game, this would be the best answer.
be a great pick. What about I'm trying to think of other guys who've caught some games. Just randomly caught games too.
Or just like a
Ken
deep cut catcher.
Kenley used to catch in the World Baseball Classic. I don't think he ever caught professionally. Um, wonder if Brad Ausmus ever made an All-Star game.
We could do like Wilson Contreras.
Let's see. Did Ben Rice make the All-Star team last year? I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, me too. I don't think that would work.
Austin Wells hasn't made one. Bangaliers.
Put Biggio in,
All right. Cavan,
not Cavan.
2%.
It's pretty good.
Who's an all-star with a 40 home run season? Can we go back to our
I
stat
mean,
pad
you
game?
could.
Edwin?
Or Marcus Simeon would be a good one. Was he
Mm.
an? He had to have been an All-Star that year.
Well, doesn't have to be the same year. They just have to be an all-star at some point.
Yeah, true. I still think Simeon would be a good one.
So Simeon. 0.2. That's our best answer so far. Who's had a 40 plus WAR career with only one team? That is going to be tough.
Bagwell? Do you think that's too common?
Not sure.
Unless you want to do someone recent that you can think of.
Who's got a 40 WAR?
Yeah, that's the
WAR
tough
is a
part.
tough stat to like
It is. It's just
career wise.
so,
Like yearly, it's a decent stat, but
yeah.
like J Ram has probably 40.
Yeah. You get back to the recency bias stuff. 40 career war, one team.
See, I just wanted
Charlie
like,
Blackman?
mm,
That'd be
You think
close.
he has 40? I don't think so. So I just looked up Vladdy for like a reference point. He's because he's played like 7 years. He's only has a
Hmm.
20 WAR.
Blackman would be close then.
But like it's all
I don't know.
time wise.
I know. It's tough.
Like could we do like an Arenado?
No, he's been on like three teams.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like he's been on the what's it called
Been
for
on the
so long.
Diamondbacks for so long.
Not the Diamondbacks, he hasn't played for them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He hit a home run yesterday in spring training.
Yeah. Doesn't count though for this.
Cardinals or the Rockies.
Cardinals. He's yeah, but yeah, the Rockies, yeah, that was obvious.
Yeah.
Um,
This is hard.
then we could do
40 career
Bagwell.
wars got
You
me
think
messed up.
Bagwell has
I do. He hit like 500. Actually, it was 449 career
Jeff
homers.
Bagwell?
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Point 0.7.
It's
Who's
pretty
got a
good.
40 WAR that's played a game at catcher? Do you think Schwarber has a 40 WAR?
You want to think so, right?
No, because I don't think I think you have to have some defense to get you WAR. He's been a DH so long, he doesn't get any defensive WAR.
Yeah. Definitely not IKF.
I bet Varsho does.
No.
You don't think so? I bet
You
he
think
gets so
Varsho would
much
have more WAR than Schwarber?
just because he has the defense and hitting. Yeah,
I don't think it would be necessarily close. And Schwarber's played an extra 5 years.
that's true. Yeah. How about Gary Varsho?
Isn't that his pops?
Yeah.
Only Gary Varsho had 40 career WAR.
No. I feel like Varsho's been in the league longer than he has. I forget how young he is. He's only
Could do like
29.
Ivan Rodriguez. Be boring, but
Yeah. I mean
Ivan
that we could do
Pudge,
Mauer,
Piazza, Mauer.
Piazza,
You could do
Yachty.
Brian McCann would be an interesting one here.
Do you
He
think he has
scares me. I don't know if he has
40?
40 career or Russell Martin. Russell Martin would be a sneaky one too.
Buster Posey,
Buster Posey. I'm just not certain about their career wars.
Molina? He for sure does.
Molina would be sneaky. I think a Russell Martin or Brian McCann if we could feel comfortable enough.
I don't feel comfortable with any of those, but we could do Salvi too. I bet he has 40.
What about Yasmani Grandal?
I love Yasmani, but I just don't know.
Go for it. Whoever you think, go for it.
Should we just do Salvi?
Sure.
Or is that too obvious?
No, it's fine. We're doing pretty good so far, so I mean.
I feel like there's a limited amount of answers for this one. Oh, we got it wrong.
Sorry. Don't give up. Try extra innings.
I don't know what that means, but okay, we got it wrong. So who else did you want to try?
Well, not anymore if Salvi doesn't have 40 career WAR.
All right, let's move on.
Or you could put like a Piazza or a Pudge and just be done with
Let's
it.
do Piazza. 11%.
Yeah.
40 plus home run season and a 40 plus WAR career.
Do Chris? Oh no, he wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think he'd have a. Yeah, never mind. Don't do that. You think Edwin has a 40 plus career WAR?
I don't think he has 40. 42. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't even know if Joey Bats does.
Bregman had 42.
You think he has a 40 already though? 40 WAR?
It'd be close.
I bet he's got like
He's played some
10.
good defense too.
Yeah, he has. Has Chapman ever hit 40? I don't think so.
I don't know. If he did, it'd be close with that.
Bregman's a point one. Nice answer.
Let's go.
Okay, DH for one game. This one literally could be anyone.
And no, only one team, and he played DH.
That's easy. But
Yeah,
it's DH for a minimum of one
yeah.
game.
You could do like Altuve here if you wanted to.
I mean, I could think of like
Yeah,
I could do like a Davis Schneider has DH'd a game before.
yeah, yeah.
Should we
Do it.
do Schneider?
Yeah, Steve Schneider.
Point two. There's too many Blue
Yeah.
Jays.
Rocky.
That's a
Astros and Blue
good
Jays
answer.
are
It's a
I'll
good
name
answer though. Um, Catcher who's played also DH'd. I mean, this could be also anyone like Hadley or Basal. Basal.
yeah, Yiner Diaz.
What do you think?
You
Who's
do Basalo. Yeah. I think he DH his
he had to have DH'd one game. You know what I mean?
I think he his first game.
Point 0.6, and then we're gonna use our extra innings, and we're gonna take one more guess.
Who we
But we
got?
got 115 because that 100 counted for our guess. But really, we're only at 15. Um,
You could use Edwin here if you wanted to.
well, this could be anyone again who's hit 40 plus.
I
You
know.
want
Yeah.
you want to
It's
use
up to you.
Edwin here?
Sure.
How about let's
Actually,
do.
no, no, no. Use Chris Carter.
I was gonna do Santander, but we
No,
can
no,
do
no, no.
Chris Carter.
This will be a good one. Chris Carter. It may be CRIS.
I have a
Let me see.
2010 to 2017. Is that who it is?
I think so. Do it. Yeah. No, no, no. It would have been CRIS maybe. Try that.
No,
No. Yeah, it's that first one on that initial list you had.
point 0.6.
Let's go.
So we would have had a 15.5%, but
It's pretty good.
yeah, I sold.
That Piazza one did not help.
Yeah, but can we
That's a
look at
tough
that?
one.
Can we
Yeah,
look at
let's look
that
at that list.
category? See what the best options are. Basalo's decent answer. Today's results. So for
There's
that
only
answer,
46 options.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not that many options, but Piazza is an obvious one.
Yeah.
Johnny Bench, Jimmy Fox, Cap
What was it
Anson.
again? 40 career war?
Yeah. Joe
Yeah.
Mauer, Ted Simmons. Yachty was on
Posada,
there.
Jason Kendall.
Delgado. We could use Delgado for that one. Buster Posey was an answer.
Delgado caught a game once upon a time.
Yeah, I think
Shouldn't
he
have
was a
told me
catcher for
that.
a
Ted
while, 2 years.
Simmons.
Ted Simmons would have been a good answer.
I don't know. I know Delgado is a first baseman.
I think he caught for a season too.
Anyways,
Right here.
let's see. What do you got? He caught
He only
twice.
2 games. That's it.
That's crazy. What a pull.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That'll be good for future
The
reference.
first game, he played 2 games and caught one and DH the other. That would have been a great DH catcher answer.
Yeah. Good stuff. We need to work on stat pad. I say we did pretty good at
We
Immaculate
just got to
today,
keep
though.
doing it. Imagine him for this Basalo answer, a Delgado, a 1 game DH, 1 game catcher.
In that one season, in the two
Yeah,
games he played.
yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But this Chris Carter answer has an asterisk next to it. I think that was the best answer.
Really? What does the asterisk mean?
Oh no, that's the extra inning guesses because we got
Oh,
more
I
right.
got
I thought
you.
that was meant it was the best answer, but okay, nice. Let's do the news.
Let's do the news.
We'll screenshot them and post them on our Twitter too.
So, starting us off in the news, Hall of Famer Bill Mazeroski passed away at 89 years old. Um, Notably played for the Pirates and hit a walk-off homer in Game 7 of the 1960 World Series against the Yankees. Um, Really a defensive wizard as well, so tough to see some of these guys who, a lot of people would argue that's one of the greatest home runs of all time, a walk-off in Game 7 of the World Series.
Yeah.
Tough to see him go, but
How many of those have happened in the history of the MLB? Can't be more than 10.
are we saying Game 7 of the World Series?
Yeah,
Walk-offs? I would say one or two.
right.
Yeah. If I can't even think of the second one off the top of my head. Second one, two is just me being like just in case.
Assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rest in peace,
Also,
Bill.
yeah, a
He was a
defensive.
stud. I mean,
Yeah,
if
that's
you,
sad.
it doesn't even matter what kind of career you had. If you hit a walk-off in Game 7 of the World Series, you're going to be enshrined in the game regardless.
Yeah. I mean, look at Rojas after last season. It wasn't even a walk-off, but a
Yeah.
bottom of the ninth game tying home run, or
And
top
now
of the ninth, wasn't it?
he'll never go anywhere in Los Angeles having to pay for a drink again.
No,
So,
he got a free job with the Dodgers organization already. So
yeah, exactly. So, rest in peace to him.
well said.
Next on the list, I have Pablo Lopez will undergo Tommy John surgery for the second time in his career and will miss this season, more than likely the start of next season.
Yeah, it's tough to see on an already stripped down Minnesota Twins roster.
I was gonna say their chances of making the playoffs were already very slim. I think this seals their fate.
I think the White Sox
Um,
will finish ahead of them.
maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Twins still have some guys in their lineup, but that rotation is it's hurting. I think you're gonna see Joe Ryan get traded in season here.
I could
Joe
see him
Ryan
getting
will not be a
traded.
Twin at the end of the year.
No, I could see him getting traded for multiple pitchers just so they can have someone to take up the innings.
Yep. So
But also a good time to call up Abel after that Duran trade from last season. So
true. Yeah. We'll see how he pitches in the spring. But yeah, that sucks. I'm a big Pablo Lopez guy. I was reading something that the GM put out afterwards is Pablo Lopez is second to none when it comes to putting in the work for his body and the preparation he does to get ready each time he goes out on the mound is just in a league of its own. So they're kind of devastated for him. I mean, obviously, as a GM, you never want to see your players go down, but it's a lot harder on guys that work for it and want to be there. So that sucks. Sucks for Twins fans. We know a lot of them. I don't feel that bad for them, but
it does suck. I mean,
yeah, they weren't going
how
to be that great anyways.
no, but he's one of the very few bright
I know.
spots remaining. How do you look forward to going to attending games or watching games where the only star pitcher you have now is Joe Ryan?
You look forward to it because tickets are going to be $8.
You're gonna be cheaper than that.
$8. No, that does suck. You'll have to try and schedule your. I wonder
So
if
it's
Joe
already
Ryan will be
scheduled.
pitching when the Blue Jays
I
come to
doubt it.
town.
It's the second game of the series, but it's all luck at that point.
Yeah, we'll see. And then another one so I know I sent you the news before this, but another one I wanted to add. Alex Cora is expecting Roman Anthony to be the Red Sox leadoff hitter this year.
Yeah, that's
How do you feel
awesome.
about that?
Yeah, it's good. A guy who gets on base, has a good approach, and is going to be the leader of this team for years to come. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I love it too. I think it's a great decision. Get you an impact bat there right off the get-go and just get him as many at-bats as possible.
Agreed.
That's the goal for the Red Sox should be to get Roman Anthony up to the plate as many times as he possibly can each season because he's
Agreed.
going to be a stud. He's going to be an MVP. IMO.
Yeah. I mean, now's a tough time to win MVP in this
Well, I
league.
mean, I don't think he's going to win this year. I think
No, no,
at
no.
some point in his career, he's going to be an
Yeah, but
MVP.
I mean, even for the next, yeah,
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
He's
it's
got to
very
take down
possible.
Judge and Vlad, and
That's the problem is right now I feel like
there's a lot of talent. Nick Kurtz is out there now. He's young.
yeah,
Jacob
Cal Raleigh
Wilson,
has a
if
few
he
more
gets a
good
pop, Cal
seasons.
Raleigh,
Nick Kurtz, I
plenty
think,
of
will
guys.
win more MVPs, but
Time will tell. Time will tell. But yeah, I like that move for the Red Sox.
yeah, it's good.
And then lastly, I wanted to talk about the ABS system and its first day in spring training.
Yeah,
So yesterday, there were a total of 23 challenges. Of the 23 challenges, 13 were overturned, meaning it had a 56.5% success rate, and we averaged about 4.6 challenges per game. There were a few other tidbits I wanted to hit on too. The Diamondbacks were successful on 4 of their 5 challenges, and the Rockies went 2 for 2. Of the 10 teams that played, the Orioles were the only club that did not issue a challenge. The Orioles, Mariners, and Royals were the only teams that did not issue a successful challenge on Friday. And we have a full slate of games today, so we'll have some more feedback after today as well.
Nice.
So I'll be interested to see how it goes today.
Yeah. My biggest takeaway from just seeing some clips and statements online was Austin Wells. He lost two challenges in back-to-back innings on pitch calls when he was behind the plate. And supposedly one of the challenges took 40 seconds.
I saw that. It did take a long time.
That
I was
is
watching it and I was like, I think it was
unbelievable.
Heston Kierstead who was hitting, and they just showed him sitting there waiting for a call. It felt like forever.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, they have to figure that out. I don't know if it's because the stadiums they're playing in,
I
they don't
also
have
don't
all the
hate Austin Wells
technology.
just going for it
I don't love
on the
it.
first day. Like
No, no,
what?
I don't mind it, but what there was one of them that was 2.5 inches high.
I
Like
did see that.
as a catcher, you're responsible for knowing the zone if you're going to use the challenges. And obviously, he's not known for his defensive prowess by any means, but I mean, that just goes to show you there is going to be a skill gap when
I
using these.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be teams that are like, hey, you are not allowed to use it and you are allowed to use it. I truly think that. And it may come down to the manager.
I agree.
So we'll see.
Who was it that said that they were never going to use the challenges because it's the
Chris
umpire's
Sale.
job? Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of respect to Chris Sale. I mean, a veteran who's been in this league for a long time.
Hmm. So that makes me question, does his catcher ever do it when he's catching for him? Or is he
I
like,
think
don't do
so.
it?
That'll be a conversation to be
Yeah.
had, but I think it's Chris Sale just like kind of boycotting the idea of it in general. And
Yeah.
he probably is going to miss out on the slight advantage it may gain. But like you said, only 50% of the challenges are successful. I honestly think teams are going to save these till the eighth and ninth inning, similar to like a coach's challenge in another sport, where
Yeah.
you just let it one rip and hopefully you get lucky, on one that's
Yeah.
like a quarter of an inch off the plate or whatever it is.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see just a ridiculous amount of them in spring training as people try to figure out what the best way it is to utilize them and just getting comfortable doing it. But once the regular season starts, I think you're right. I think you'll see it later in the game in bigger situations and not all the time.
How many
But we'll
teams?
see.
How many teams are going to save one up and they have one in the last at bat and it's just a ball down the middle and they're like, oh, we got to use it.
I guarantee you it's going to turn into the one of those things like NFL coaches like, how do you not use a timeout there or a challenge? How do you not use it?
Yeah,
How
but
do
it's
you
not
leave the
their
game
decision.
with
It's the
the
player's decision now, which is
I
good,
know, but
obviously.
you know that conversation is going to start being had
Yeah,
as
it's
soon
going to
as
be
this.
like, oh, this ump missed the call and this guy didn't use his
Yeah,
challenge.
exactly.
But
So,
the outrageous
whatever.
ones are going to get fixed, which is all that it's there to fix anyways.
Yeah. So, and that was since we recorded on Monday, that was about it for the news. I'm sure as we get closer to the World Baseball Classic and have the first full week of spring training, we'll have some more next week, but it was pretty light today, so that really allows us to just get into our top 10 third baseman going into 2026.
Yeah. Yeah, this time of year I feel like the news is mostly injury related.
Yeah.
And then the new with the spring training starting, the lineups and the ABS system and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's going to be a quick third baseman. Stroh's game started. You don't want to watch it. So
I
I'll
think
let
it's
you,
going to be pretty close.
I do too. I think it'll be similar. And I'm going to let you lead off here, buddy.
I got J Ram leading off.
I do too.
What a surprise.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, he's going to be number one on my list till he truly doesn't earn it, and he earns it every single year. Go look at it. Go look at
yeah,
his stats. He's an MVP. He's top three in MVP every year.
yeah, dog.
So don't really even have to discuss that. Who you got
No,
number two?
I got Junior Caminero.
Same.
Yeah,
He's going to
also
be a
not
stud.
surprising. Guy hit,
Yeah,
what, he hit 47 last year?
yeah. It was stupid. What? He's
Um,
24 years old, 23 years old, something
yeah,
stupid
something,
like that.
something really young.
Yeah.
Um,
So
average defense and an absolutely electric bat.
I do. I know he came up the other day. Wander. Like, can you imagine if they still had Wander? Like, they'd be loaded.
I
That
don't
side of the
know.
infield would be
That side of the
nasty.
infield, correct. But that team is.
Well, the Rays, the issue with the Rays is they just don't pay anybody. They
No,
just
they
end up
don't.
shipping them all away.
Yeah, it's
But
similar to
they would have a nice side. That side of the
they're kind of
infield
like the
would be nice.
Brewers, low key.
Yeah,
Like they're just a
truly.
smaller market team. They
And
they
they're
have good
usually pretty
players.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're good at
they're just in
drafting.
a they're just in a really tough division, which doesn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah, exactly. So, who you got at three?
I have Carlos Correa at 3.
Whoa, I love it. I
Yeah,
love that. I have Bo Bichette.
yeah. I figured that would be a
All
topic of
right,
discussion
let's
today.
move on till we find them.
Well, I have Boba Fett at 4, so you don't have to wait
Oh, okay.
long.
Gotcha. I'm not putting Bo at this for any
Well,
defensive
give me yours
purposes.
first. Give me your 4.
Oh, my four, Bregman.
Okay.
My four was Bregman. We can talk about Bo now. Not not anything to do with his defense. I don't think he should be on that side of the infield. But they also traded for a second baseman this offseason, so that makes it even more difficult for them to put him at second. So, but I do love his bat and what he's capable of, and I really do think the Mets are going to be good this year. And a lot of that is going to be because of Bo Bichette and what he brings to the table.
Yeah, I agree. The reason I went with Correa is because you get the defense, um, and you get a little bit of a bat. Whereas Bo Bichette, you're strictly getting the bat and you're getting subpar defense at shortstop, and I think it honestly is going to be worse at third base. So that's
Time
kind
will
of
tell.
why I went with that. I also think that, if I'm trying to build a contending team, I have Correa over Bichette just because you have the leadership, you have the presence
Hmm.
in the clubhouse. So that's why I went with Correa over Bichette.
Keep going. What else do you like about Correa?
Hey, he's a former Twin. I've seen him play a lot of games live. Um, I mean, he makes every defensive play, it seems.
I I know I haven't got to him, and you're gonna be surprised how low he is on my list, but
That's
I do
crazy.
truly believe he's going to win the Gold Glove at third base this year.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think Brian Hayes has the best chance, like every year to win third base Gold Glove, but
Well, they can both win because one's in the NL, one's in the AL.
right.
So,
I get that. Yeah, it's a great point. Um,
but
but like,
I
yeah,
could see Correa winning a Platinum Glove.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but anyways,
If Ernie Clement doesn't play third,
he's playing second today.
yeah, well,
Maybe what if Okamoto's just a dog defensively at third
he was
base?
taking fielding lessons from Vlad the other day over at first and third. Not sure you want
I
third
I
baseman fielding
I think
lessons from
I
him.
want another Vladdy season at third. Give me one more.
He was so bad defensively. He's got a
I want
cannon,
one
but
more.
the range
Yeah.
is just no. We don't need any more. He did lose some weight though. Maybe he can play
Yeah,
some
he
third.
looks good.
He played a few games at third base last season.
Yeah. I rem- yeah.
So
Who do you got at five?
I have Miguel Garcia at 5.
I have Matt Chapman at five.
Nice.
What about
Um,
six?
Bregman at 6.
I have Austin Riley. Let's talk about Bregman.
Yeah. Just another kind of similar as Correa. Really not that different of style of players that never seem to never make a mistake in the field. And obviously, he's got a bat on him too.
Yeah.
Last year
We
was
need
such a weird season for him with the Red Sox, but I think he really is going to settle down in Chicago.
Yeah. No, he just needs to stay healthy this year, and I think you'll see some of that production you have from the last 3 years, where it's about 25 homers, 85 to 100 RBIs. The strikeout rate is not anything I'm ever concerned about with him. Um, so I I think he's gonna thrive in Chicago. He has that contract where he can just play baseball now. He's not playing for anything anymore besides winning.
Right.
Like he's not worried about getting paid. In the past four, on all the contracts he signed, I think he's made out for like 6 years, 215 million. Like he's gonna be okay. He
Yeah.
knows that now. So let's get comfortable in Chicago, help the Cubs get back to the NLCS and then the World Series. And he's like you said, he's like Correa. He's a leader. He knows what it takes to win in the playoffs. I think there's no reason for him not to be top five on both of our lists. So,
Yeah, I agree.
and then who do you got at seven?
I
Or
have
sorry,
Eugenio. You give me your six.
my six was Austin Riley,
Okay.
and then my seven was Manny Machado.
Okay. I had Eugenio Suarez at seven.
It's crazy. He's not even on my list.
Well, the player you just said, Austin Riley, is not on my list either.
There you go. We're thinking of two guys decent, mid tier who aren't on each other's list. That's how you know you got a good class at third baseman.
There is, and there's so
It is.
that
Yeah.
top echelon, we had the top four the same, I kind of figured, and then well, yeah, I guess you didn't have Correa, but after
I have
that it
Correa.
does get
So
blended.
that I have Correa at eight.
Yeah, I have Matt Chapman at eight.
Okay, so we can talk about. I mean, you talked about Correa already,
Yeah.
rightfully so. We can kind of dive into Matt Chapman. Like I said, I think Correa is gonna have a little. If he can stay healthy, he's back in Houston. I think he's gonna hit a little better than he did when he was in Minnesota. He's comfortable here, and the defense is never a worry. So that's it for Correa. Um, Chapman is kind of the same way, though. I mean, his defense is really good as well.
Yeah,
Um,
we've seen a huge decline from his defensive numbers. In the last four seasons, 2024, he had a good defensive season, but the 2 years with the Blue Jays and then last year he had pretty poor defensive seasons for his standards. He's still
Yeah. I mean, it's
significantly
still
above
pretty good.
average.
It's just
Yes,
not some of the stuff we'd seen Matt Chapman do in the past.
correct. And
But it's another one of those,
he's
yeah.
actually hit pretty well
Yeah, and
in the last
that's
few
the
years.
thing that's been his problem is he just hasn't been consistent with the bat.
Yeah, not since his Oakland days.
Yeah. So I don't know if I expect too much to change there. Maybe the change in like a full coaching staff that, they brought in the Tennessee manager, Tony Vitello.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
really
sure there's a
interesting.
lot more coaches. Maybe just a change of what's going on there can revamp his bat, but I still think he's a top. I believe he's top five, but you had him at seven or eight. He is a
Yeah,
top 10 third baseman in
he's.
baseball.
I also have age in consideration here. He
Sure.
is almost 33 years old. And obviously
See,
we see more of a decline on the
yeah.
defensive side of things when
And
your
that
age
was kind
starts
of when
getting
you
there.
said Suarez earlier, that was my concern was the age.
Yeah, but
So,
but my thing is Suarez I have there for the offense, which I think is less restricted based on um,
yeah.
age. Like I mean, we see DH is still like Schwarber, and Schwarber's not that old, I know, but
I guess, yeah, Suarez may not be a good candidate here because they have Cabrian Hayes on the Reds now.
yeah, I know. He is a third baseman and he's
He is
played third base,
100%,
but
but I don't think he will this year.
yeah, maybe
But you
he
can have him. I mean, I think it's fair you have him there. He has played a majority of his games at third.
right.
So,
All right. So, but
but
he actually yeah, I didn't even think about that really. I'm just so used to him playing third base no matter what team he's on.
yeah,
So,
no, that's fair. At nine, who do you have?
I have Manny Machado at nine.
Okay, we can talk about Machado. I also have Michael Garcia there. So,
Okay.
Machado, I still think he has the bat in him to carry that
Oh yeah.
Padres team. I shouldn't say carry it, but Tatis is there, but be the next man up for the Padres. And I'd have to take a look at his defensive stats. I'm sure it's
It's not good.
heading not in the right direction
Last
with the
se
age.
last season he had a negative 3.5 WAR.
Ooh, yeah. But still, I think he's going to be just fine for the Padres this year, especially defensively. So, or sorry, offensively. So,
Yeah, I mean I agree. His bat
he's,
is
yeah,
good. And we've seen the potential there. Like for a full
his
season of
average and OBP are on an incline from the last 2 years.
yeah,
I mean, he dropped down big time in 23, but he's headed back in the right direction.
yeah.
So,
His whiff rate is slightly concerning. You talked about Bregman never having to worry about that. Machado, you do, and that's kind of the
yes.
downfall of the Manny Machado offense.
Yep.
Actually, the whole Padres offense in general, besides Arias, but
Yeah. Well,
that
now he's
was,
gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of the issue. Now, who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe that'll be even more of an issue.
Do you ever think about Manny's time with half a year with the Dodgers during the World or the year they were in the World Series against the Red Sox?
Nope.
So random.
Yeah, it is. He hit 297 that year.
Yeah, he hit 273 with the Dodgers and he hit 13 homers, 40 RBIs. That's pretty good in 60 games. Solid.
Yeah, it is.
Michael Garcia. Talk about him. You had him higher than me.
Yeah, I he won the Gold Glove last year, right?
I
I think
believe
so,
so.
at
I can
least.
check that right now. Yes, he
But
did.
yeah, the defense is electric. He's a staple on that Royals roster. And the offense has been good actually.
Really good.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Um, a player that wins a Gold Glove, you wouldn't expect to have the offensive
He's
output that he does.
and he's what now 26 or he's going to be 26 in 10 days, March 3rd.
Yeah,
So,
so still very young.
yeah. Is he playing for Venezuela? I think he is.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything about him, his name in the World
I want to
Baseball
say
Classic.
he is, but I could be wrong. You want some fun facts about him?
Let's hear it.
Cousin of the Acuna brothers, Jose Campos, Alcides Escobar, Angel Escobar, Edwin Escobar, nephew of Jose Escobar and Calvin Escobar. So that's a baseball family.
Yeah, it is.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so last
Yeah.
season, he hit 286 with a 351 OBP,
Yeah,
um,
it's good.
and had a 14.9 defensive rating along with a 17.2 offensive rating and a 5.6 WAR. A 5.6 WAR is high for a single
Yeah.
season.
The
By far
Royals
his best
might
season.
be nasty.
By far his best season. Hopefully he can keep it up. Obviously, the standard has been set, and there's going to be seasons where he doesn't have as good of a season as he did last year. But if he can even stay remotely close to that, he's going to be a top
Yeah.
third baseman for
Played
sure.
in 160 games last year. Good for
Yeah,
him.
that's consistency for you. Just availability being,
157 the year before. So
yeah, I mean, that's
he can
awesome.
do it.
It's great to see a guy stay healthy for that many games in a season.
Hmm. All right, number 10. Who you got?
I have Max Muncy at 10.
I have Royce Lewis at 10.
I hate that pick.
I don't like Muncie. I'm not putting the least amount of Dodgers I can put on my list, the better.
I only have one.
I know. It's one too
There's only
many.
one third baseman on the Dodgers. Um,
One too many.
okay, let's hear it.
That's
Why,
it, isn't it? Oh, you do you want reasoning for our
yeah,
other
why
guys we have on
Royce
the list now?
Lewis?
I mean, you're like hating on Royce because of one bad year. The two previous years, we saw the potential in the world.
Yeah. We talk about lineups
The only
hindering,
reason you don't like Royce is because of last year.
I mean, yeah, I do have recency bias, but it was
Well,
so bad and he is so injury prone, which is my main concern.
that is a concern, but he is technically healthy to start the year, and with that, due to the previous success he's had in a short amount of games, he made the list, knowing if he can turn that into
Sure.
140 games, there's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
fine.
potential there.
Okay, so we talked about Miguel Garcia having a 5.5 WAR last
Hmm.
season. Royce Lewis's best WAR was a 2.4 in 2023.
Where he only played 58 games.
Yes. But like we said, I'm taking the guy that's playing 150 plus games over the guy who's playing 80.
That's why he's higher on my list.
Do you think he's going to be a DH?
Royce?
Because if he's playing third base, he's not going to. I don't see him staying healthy for a full season.
Probably not. I think he's going to want to play in the field. I mean, he's just so young. He's going to try and make it work, but we'll see. We will see.
Yeah, we will for sure see. Yeah, I mean it's
And then do you want to talk about Muncy?
yeah. I mean, there's not that much to say about it. He's another veteran, who's league average at best defense, but produces
Bomb.
with the offense. Last season was a down year for sure. He only hit 220, but he's slugging 438. Previous seasons he had hit up to, 240, slugging 470 and 494. But I mean, just an absolute slugger. The strikeout rate is obviously the main concern. It's been above 20% every season.
I mean, he's a strikeout guy.
So yeah.
Yeah. And then,
But obviously the offensive potential is probably the highest on this entire list, besides like Caminero probably or Suarez.
sure. Yeah. So looking at Austin Riley, like I had, so from 21 to 23, he had a slugging over 500. It's dropped the last 2 years, but he also hasn't played as many games as he was those 3 years. I think if we can, it's all, this is all about players being healthy. I think if he can stay healthy for a full season, the Braves are going to be even better this year. They have Acuna back, they have some arms back. I think he can get back to that form. Like he's only what 29 now. He's going to be 29 in 2 months or less than that, month and a half. So I like his potential to get back on track.
Yeah, like you said, I just don't like the way he's been trending. Obviously if he plays like he does in 22, 23, he's probably the best third baseman in the league.
Yeah, but time will tell. That's why we have these lists. Look back and say, God, you're an idiot. How'd you come up with that?
Yeah. Yeah, my problem is just when the offense isn't there for him, it's
Yeah,
underwhelming.
not pretty. But I think he's still if he if he keeps trending in that direction, he will not be in my list next year. I'll say that. This is his make or break year for me.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. I like it.
And that's the list. I think you could probably come up with what our together list would be.
J-Ram, Caminero, we'll go Bichette 3, Correa,
Put Correa
Bichette 3,
4.
Bregman 4, Correa 5.
Sure. I'd be okay with Franco at 6. Sorry, not Franco. Garcia at 6.
Garcia.
Gar
And we
you can
have
go
Chapman,
Machado,
Machado.
Machado, Chapman, whichever one you prefer.
I'll do I'll do Chapman first.
Okay.
Chapman, Machado.
So what does that leave us? 9, 10.
Leaves us 9-10 for Suarez, Muncy,
Riley, Royce.
Riley, and Royce. I'm not putting Royce on my list.
That's
Hit.
fine. Do you want to go?
I'll do Riley over. I think Suarez has to be here. Actually, let's leave Suarez off on the technicality that he's going to be DHing.
Yeah, let's use him for DH.
So
So go. You can do Riley Muncy or
Riley
Muncy
Muncy.
or Riley, whichever you prefer.
Let's do Riley Muncy.
Okay. I
Yeah,
like that
so
list.
I do too. It's kind of a loaded position because since it's such an important defensive position and you have guys
Yeah.
who can hit for slugging, it's not like a second baseman who, you got guys hitting for average and the defense isn't as important. So,
We're gonna start getting into those loaded positions like next time, shortstop,
dude, the
outfield,
outfielder.
DH.
How are we gonna do outfielders? We just do outfield as
Like
a whole?
I was gonna say by position, but we can if that's what you
Because there's
want to
just so
do.
many guys that move around though.
Well, we have time until the season starts, so I mean, I think we can come up with a list of guys who played
We're
the
doing
majority of their
shortstop
games
next?
last year. Yeah,
Okay.
shortstop.
We'll do okay.
That'll
Shortstop
be
will
a
be
fun
easy.
list.
I think it'll be easy,
It'll be a
but
fun list.
it will be. Some electric guys at short.
I think there's going to be some. I want to get someone else on because I think there's could be some good debates about where people get placed.
Yeah, as long as it's not a guy who's gonna have a Dodger on the bottom of the listing.
I don't even know who their shortstop is. Choose not to remember. Just kidding. I know who it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Guy who ended the Blue Jays'
no,
hopes for the World Series last season. Last play of the World Series.
Mookie's getting top tier.
So I'm saying. So
Um, yeah, Jeremy Pena won. Little teaser.
I don't think a player from my team is going to be on that list. So
I don't think so either.
unfortunately, rip
There's a
Bo
lot of good.
Bichette.
There's some good shortstops out there.
Bo Bichette would have been on that list probably.
He probably would have been. Probably
Not
would have
as
been
high as
high on
you,
that list.
not as high as third base probably.
Not as high as third, but I think he still probably would have been top five.
Five? I don't think so.
He hits pretty good.
Okay, well, I'll say this. If Bo Bichette still plays shortstop, do you have like a Trey Turner over Bo Bichette? Do you have a Ellie over Bo Bichette? Not an Ellie?
I've mentioned this before. I'm not the biggest Ellie guy
Dude,
in the
Ellie's
world, but
electric.
yeah, I mean, he does some things that are very cool. I think he's also a little bit. He's young. I'll give him that. He's
Throwback
young.
to when like O'Neal Cruz and Tatis were shortstops.
Yeah, I know. And now they're just these huge men in the outfield.
Yeah, I mean Ellie could play any position on the baseball field, so
I wouldn't be surprised if Ellie's playing. Well, he's pretty good at short,
he's
so I
great
don't
at
know.
shortstop. He's one of the best defensive shortstops in the league. I
Yeah,
know who our number one's gonna be, I'll tell you that. So
you do?
for shortstop,
Yeah.
if we don't have a unanimous number one, I'm not sure we should be
Oh
doing
yeah. I
this.
think. I mean, I know who my one is. If we
Yeah.
get Strauss on, he'll say Andres Jimenez. I don't know.
I hope not, man. All
But
right.
cool. Something to look forward to. But yeah, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed gaming out with us on
We only
StatPad Game
we
and
only have like
Immaculate
one or
Grid.
two more and then a live episode of
Yeah, first live up. It's gonna be weird.
we might have to do video for that one.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
See ya.